Welcome back. This is Jack. Let's get started.
What happened here?
The little ones in the pods. Where did they go?
It stinks in here. Back there.
Now what do we do?
Feels like I'm about to get another boss fight. While those two are opening it, Aerith.
Someone's picking a fight.
So go give him one already.
Way ahead of you.
Okay.
Let me switch over to Aerith so I can get her to cast haste on everybody. Just because I haven't actually used it and I want to see what it does.
This one's for you. Let's pick up the pace.
There we go. Now everybody should be not only at. Wow, that filled up the ATB fast.
Show me what you can do.
I missed having her in the party, not gonna
Why don't you
lie.
lead the way?
Here it comes.
I have a feeling that's not all of them.
Nice job. What? Shit! What the hell, Red?
I think it's about as close to a high five he's gonna give you. Apparently his tail does burn, though. That's interesting. Just because I'm a glutton for loot. Oh, a place to rest and to buy potions. Comforting. Weapons and armor. Alright. Let's see if there's actually... Oh, there we go. That's what I needed. And I've got the money. Now I'm going to go find the place that... it's like, hey, by the way, this is where you wanted to buy all that loot. Although I probably got plenty to sell, so... and which means I just need to switch over her bracer to the new one. The rune bracer, I believe it was called. Because the stat... Like, I was neglecting the bracers for the longest time. Like, oh, this one has enough slots. That's all I need. That's kind of what I was doing. But if you look, the spring bracer does 62 and 16. The rune does the reverse. And while that's worth mentioning, I had Cloud, I think, with the... I want to say the Titanium or the Caligius one. That's 5 and 5. Bit of a difference. Just a wee bit. Alright. So already we're looking at a much better show. Stats-wise. Mind you, unfortunately that still means if she gets hit physically, she's screwed. But magic-wise, she's just fine. So, the building's on fire, there's explosions, and you guys are taking the elevator. Isn't there like a safety procedure against those rules?
Let's go.
Right.
I was expecting a cutscene, so I was waiting a second.
Hell is this place?
Oh, it's a pseudo cutscene.
Shinra's dark secret.
Yeah, that's
I will give
Genova.
you it all down. But we need to get to the root.
Yeah, that's Genova. Unless they changed it. Genova's the Calamity from the Sky is what she's also referred to as. And they actually might explain it now, so I'm just going to shut up.
Genova.
Mother. Together, we will reclaim our world.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this. Cloud?
Tell me, is it really you?
Don't deny me. Embrace me. A touching reunion.
Dude just one-handed block a full powered strike from Cloud.
Very, very good. And thus is the hypothesis proven correct. I can only hope you will continue not to disappoint.
Alright. Oh, I know what's going to happen. Yeah, in the previous game, there was none of this. You pretty much went to confront the Shinra president. He was
Guess I can use these.
he was already dead. You just see Sephiroth's sword in his back. You never saw Sephiroth, you just saw his sword. Ooh.
Concentrate. Enough. Was never in doubt.
I gotta bring myself back here for a bit. Ugh. This one's gonna have so many cutscenes because it's got a lot of story to tell. So, Genova, unless they change it, remember, once again, everything I know is based on unless they change it, because they've changed things already. Genova is known as the Calamity from the Sky. Think of an evil version of an ancient, you know, who could guide and shape the planet.
And thanks.
Red 13 has joined your party as a guest member. He will fight alongside you with battle, but cannot be a controllable character. He will not appear in the main menu, as his equipment and other things cannot be changed. I wonder what he can actually do, though. Anyway, that thing's doing Thundaga. I should probably kill it. But anyway, this evil ancient, the Calamity from the Sky, Genova, it came down in a meteor. It came down in a meteor. And what it does is it wounds the planet with the crash, and then absorbs all of its life energy until there's nothing but a heck. Until it's nothing but a husk. Thereby creating another vessel for it to go to the next planet. And then again, and then again, and then again. Well, unless they change it once again, when it came to Earth, or not Earth, whatever you call their planet, I think they just call it Terra usually. Well, I could probably have gone this way actually.
What is it?
Indicates that Red 13 can traverse by leaping. If you are unable to reach the pod, try using triangle to ask him to do it. Alright. I will try that in a second.
If we flip that switch, we can get to the other side.
I may be able to do that.
I'll just go ahead and have him do it.
You sure?
Yes.
Notice he refuses to do it like a dog would, which is like grab it by his teeth and just let his body weight pull it down.
Will this do the trick?
But I'm still gonna go this way. But when it came to Terra, instead of it just creating the wound of its impact, the ancients actually responded and actually fought back. It did what it did. It did and consumed most of the ancients, but it went further. The ancients, with like the help of Shiva, had hinted, was able to. They were able to seal it away, if not outright kill it. But Genova really can't die either. It can't return to the life stream because it's not part of the life stream. In fact, actually, that actually goes into what the concept of the Promised Land, or at least to what Shinra thinks it is. It's the wound that was created by the impact of Genova. It's just the planet trying to heal itself.
For how long?
Because to them, what would be the Promised Land is a place full of materia, or Mako that they can just absorb power from.
I'm counting on you.
Take the lead.
About damn time.
But in reality, that's just a place where the planet's been trying to heal itself from the wound that was created by
My turn.
by the arrival of Genova.
Don't overdo it.
Guess it's my turn. Got a whole heap of land with your name on it.
Because the return to the Promised Land really just sounds like return to the planet kind of talk to me. That's all it sounds like to me. I hate these. I hate things that like hide behind like you need to hit it with magic moments.
I got this. Deal with that.
How'd you like that?
Alright. Gotta get Cloud to cast a spell.
About damn
Call
time.
lightning.
Joke on it, asshole.
Yeah, now that I broke its barrier, it's able to take... Oh! Red 13 healed me.
Kiss my ass. See ya. Counting
My
on
turn.
you.
Oh, I never actually finished a thought I had a long time ago about S and G.
Shit, it's like they're turning out monsters here.
That's not far from the truth.
So, S-type means it followed the same research pattern that
Don't overdo it.
of implementation of Genova cells that Sephiroth took. And then G-type is Genosis, which is in the height of the Wutai War and shortly thereafter, there was effectively 3 war heroes, 3 of the most powerful soldiers. Which means there was effectively 2 people who could compete. I'm going to call it compete with Sephiroth. And even then, Sephiroth was considered the more powerful of them. And not by a small amount either.
Want some more? Yo, bloated asshole!
In fact, there's a really good cutscene that I really enjoy where you see Sephiroth actually fight them in it was in Crisis Core, where you find out more about Zack and everything, and the origins of the Buster Sword. You have Angeal, who is the original owner of the Buster Sword. Genesis, who I'd like to describe as like a red mage. He carried a sword in one hand, cast magic in the other. He was pretty cool, except for he was utterly effing insane. And then Sephiroth. Those were the 3. And you see a training, you see a fight between them.
Yeah.
And it kind of starts the whole thing because
If you say so.
Sephiroth successfully wounds
Guess we're out.
Genesis, which is
the plan?
something that's not been apparently happened before, and his wound kind of messes with him.
Then we head for the roof.
And the Genova cells in him just kind of go
Should be an
apeshit.
elevator somewhere. Didn't expect any of this, but we just gotta roll with it. Come on, let's go.
Thank you for watching. This has been Jack with the Geek's Perspective. Please like, subscribe, and share. And be sure to follow the links below where you'll find me on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, so you can keep up to date on all the projects I'm working on. Also, please stay safe during this quarantine, and as you practice proper social distancing, be sure to not touch your face and wash your hands properly. Thank you.